Hello YouTube, Chester Boyer, and today we're taking a look at the RKF Rhino Armor Series 4 X8 Armor. So you can see this is the fourth entry in the Rhino Armor Series line, which is part of the Rhino Kicks figure line. And this was released along with the Ghost Armor on late September of 2018. So you can see this pays tribute to Kamen X8. Which can be used by Kamen Geo or Kamen Gates. So let's look at the package real quick. So we got X8 armor. We got Kamen Geo X8 armor up there. You got the figure. Here's the side. Here's the back. And of course, here's a sneak peek of Kamen Gates X8 armor. There's the bottom. That's it. On to the figure. And so here are the parts that make up the X8 armor. So we got the masks for Geo and Gates. The chest piece. The two arm guards with the weapons attached. The leg armor. A Jiku driver with two ride watches. And a sticker sheet. One for Geo, two for Gates. So, yep. So I'm going to assemble this off camera. So give me a second. And here's the X8 armor all assembled. Let's take a close look. So you can see the entire armor is supposed to pay homage to Kamen X8 Action Gamer Level 2. So, which, since I got this guy from the Level Up Rider series line, here you go. These are a little side-by-side comparison. We got the same chest pieces, the little leg decal right here, and the color scheme as well. So yeah, there you go. Okay, so here's the mask. You see it says Ekuseido on across, and well, X8 and katakana. Of course, we got the chest piece that I pointed out before. Here's the leg armor. Here are the shoulder pads, which resemble Rider gas shots, which were the key collectibles of X8. And we got the two weapons here, the two gauntlet-like weapons, which are called the, now the official name does sound redundant. It's actually called the Gashikon Breaker Breakers. I'm going to call them the Gashikon Gauntlets, okay? Just makes it sound better. Now, even though the design of it, they do resemble Gashikon Breaker, which was Kamen X8's weapon. So, yeah. I'm just going to call them the Gashikon Gauntlets, or Gashikon Boxing Gloves, whatever. So, yeah. And of course, here's the back. This is the gate side. So, yeah. Yep. And of course, here's the Gates, here's the Gates X8 armor mask. And of course, this is X8 in hiragana, so Ekuseido. So, yep. So, yeah, that's that. So yeah. So now we're going to combine this guy with Kamen Geo. So let's get started. Okay, so let's put Kamen Geo. The same thing as we did for the build armor. So remove the Jiku driver and remove the two ride watch holders on his wrists. So alright, so we'll put him right there for now. Actually, we'll just lay him down. Okay, so move the mask, move the arm guards. With that, pop the legs off. And I'll just go ahead and open this up just for the time being. So there we go. Alright, let's put the leg armor first. So flip this on. And of course, you're making sure they line up correctly. So, and you want to make sure that the, just like with build armor, make sure the silver paint's facing out. Well, facing towards you. So yeah. Now we're gonna put on the arm guards first. Now basically, now unlike the build armor set, you don't just plug it on like this and that's it. Because one, you got this handle right here. So basically, what you do is you have to put the handle in the hand first, and then wedge it in and wedge the arm guard in here. So gotta make sure it's plugged on properly. So yeah, and that's actually a tricky bit right there. So do the same on the other side. So So put the handle in first. Do it closely. All right, so make sure you put the handle in first, and then swing it in, and just push in. Put as much pressure as possible. And yeah, you can see. I guess just on my figure, it doesn't want to go in as well, but hey, it's just my figure. But all right, so I'm gonna go ahead and plug the chest on. So something like that, and then go ahead and plug these together. There we go. Okay. I feel like I should have put the chest armor on, then the arm guards, but oh well. Alright, there we go. And the shoulder armor does help keeping the arm guards in place a little bit. So yeah. Okay. And stick the Jiku driver, the one that has that little pink paint on the back. And plug it on there. There we go. And then, last but not least, put the mask on. And there you have Kamen X8, Kamen Geo X8 armor. And yeah, looks pretty cool. I do like how he's got Gashicon breakers for boxing gloves instead of a handheld weapon, just like in the X8 show. And yeah, and one thing is neat, they actually put the A and B buttons on them. So yeah. And of course, it does have the ride watch holder detail on there. Again, that's actually pretty neat right there. So yeah. So articulation, the head's a bit limited because of the mask, but it does move. No ab crunch. The shoulders, the shoulder pieces do move up a little bit. And okay, so the arms can swing out like that far. They can bend forward just a little bit. And of course, obviously they can't swing all the way around because of the armor piece, the shoulder pieces. Okay, so the legs, they don't swing out to the side, but they do bend. The knees do bend. The legs can go forward. I think they can't go back a little bit. And of course, there's ankles. So, yeah. Yeah, so we know that the rider armor does hinder some articulation a little bit. But again, that's just how the gimmick works. So, yeah. But again, it looks very, very cool. Don't get me wrong. So, yeah. Now let's see what it looks like with Kamen Gates. Alright. So let's do the same setup with Kamen Gates. So remove the Jiku driver, which was there. And the two ride watch holders, which are there. So it's these three pieces. So put those off to the side. Alright, so let's put the leg armor first. So make sure the black parts are facing towards the front. So get those in and get those in. There we go. Done. That's one thing that's the most annoying thing. These foot bits are actually, they always like to pop off so easily. That's actually the one annoying bit about these armor sets, but it's not really a big deal. So, all right. So we're gonna put the armor plate on first. So make sure you put it in from the back, not the front, and just swing these down, and make sure they get all tabbed together. All right, so you're gonna put the arm guards on like this, but first there's actually one additional step. You can see on the black side, on the gate side, the A and B buttons are not painted. So basically, you have to swap these around. So swap it with this, and swap it with that. So yeah, just like that. And that's just the one additional step. And you might already know you don't need to swap. You don't need to swap around the shoulder bits. So don't worry about that. So okay. So get that all lined up. All right, get that in there. There we go. Right, there we go. Got that in there. There we go. All right. Let's go and put the X8 mask on, the Gates one, and then put the Jiku driver on. Okay, so here you have Kamen Gates X8 armor, and yeah, not too bad. I do prefer this over the build armor one, but yeah, there's some red peeking out there, but hey, that's just part of the gimmick. So yeah. So yeah. So articulation is just the same as the Geo version. So basically, the head kind of moves a little bit. The shoulders swing out not too much because of the shoulder bits. They can go forward and they can go backward. The elbows can bend. Legs can go forward. They can go back just a tiny bit. There's knees. And of course there's the ankle tilt. So yeah. So yeah. That's pretty much it for Kamen Gates X8 armor. So, overall, this is again another great set. Of course, it gives more playability for Kamen Geo and Kamen Gates, respectively. Yeah. So yeah, I decided to show off X8 armor with X8 Action Gamer Level 2 from the Love Up Rider series, which I might be finding a link to that video, the review I made, down below. So yeah. Yeah, trying to do like their level up pose or something like that. So yeah. So again, I do recommend the X8 armor if you're a fan of the form itself, and of course you've been collecting the Rider Kicks figure line, specifically the Rider Armor series line. So yeah. So next review is going to be the Ghost armor set from the Rider Armor series. So thank you for watching. If you like what you saw, make sure you hit the subscribe button and hit the bell icon next to it if you want to catch up to my latest reviews. And of course, you can follow my Twitter and like my Facebook page. The links are down below. So, this is Chester Boy saying, my time is out.